Morning, ladies and gentlemen. We will get started here in just a few minutes.
Was keeping his options.
There's got to be a better way to do this.
On the table, wasn't ruling anything out. That's certainly true. But some of the body language, his read on the economy suggested he doesn't want to hike again if he can, if the data can support that.
Claudia, I want to bring you in here and ask this question to you. What's your take on Diamond's interpretation of the impact of where the Fed is in its rate hiking cycle? What's your assessment?
So I absolutely agree with Diamond that everything's on the table. Anything could happen. The Fed has said numerous times that they're in a risk management mode and also pointed to geopolitical risks, new risks that could show up along the horizon. I do think that they're having a real impact, even out at the long end. The 10-year treasuries. It's the Fed.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. Make sure we're up and running. All right. Yeah, looks like we are. Okay, so good morning, ladies and gentlemen. David Masterson with Master Trade Tools, LLC. And this is the November 8th, 2023 review of the MTT Autotrader. This is the pre-market or pre-bell, pre-stock market bell and post-stock market bell review of our current positions, and we're going to stay on after the bell to see how the stock market is going to react today. So getting started here. Remember, the Autotrader is an algorithmic stock trading application that connects to your pre-existing alpaca.markets trade account, and it will find, trade, sell, buy, and it will also send you weekly and monthly reports. This Autotrader, I developed it to make sure that those who have busy lives can still maintain those busy lives, but at the same time, still have the ability to make passive income. The Autotrader has shown great results within the past 7 days that we've been running it. We have made $890 in profit. That is actual realized profit. And with our unrealized profit, with our current positions that are open, we'll get into that here in a second, but we are showing negative 556 for the total 24,571 that we have invested in open positions. We are showing a projected ROI by January 1st of 2024 of 19%. and our target value is 18% annually, so we're doing great there. That equates to $5,722.63 profit by January 1st of 2024. Looking at our annual projected 1 year from today, we're expecting 113%. That is obviously going to change throughout the year. Once January 1st, 2024 rolls around, that will reset, and our projected EOY will be EOY of 2024, and that will be a better view of what we are going to be making annually. Currently, the annual projected is, as I said, it's 1 day from today, and tomorrow it'll be 1 day from tomorrow, and so on and so forth. But basically, the 113% is supposed to be around $34,082.32. We are currently averaging $127.17 a day. Our current cost to alpaca, which is our reg and TAF fees, which usually comes to around 2 cents per day, is at a total of 14 cents, which you can see 7 trade days, 14 cents. Looking at yesterday's end of day, we had bought $6,369.68 worth of positions or transactions in this case, are for a total invested of $98,326 throughout the 7 days this app has been running. That day's profit, we made $109, and that was a ROI of the profit to the amount bought yesterday of 1.71%. Our total ROI of our $30,000 investment is 2.96% in 7 days, so roughly 3%. And we are averaging 0.42% a day. Looking at our closed transactions from yesterday, we did close EDU. I know we have been speaking recently of EDU being one that we couldn't get rid of because the volatility was very high for that particular security. But we did end up getting rid of it yesterday, 22 shares for a total profit of $16.80 or 1.0651% ROI on that position. The other positions that we had sold, let me turn this off so we're not auto refreshing right now. Other positions we sold was Coinbase for a $3.60 profit or 1%. And as you can see, every position that we closed has closed with at least 1% ROI. We did close 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 positions, 21 counting EDU up here. 21 positions yesterday. I really wouldn't say they're positions. I would say they're transactions because we can have multiple transactions within a single position. We have bought a total of 166 transactions, and we have closed 100 of those, currently leaving us with 66 still open. Our average time to close is 2.5 days. That is the time expected from opening to the time that the position or transaction closes, hits our mark and closes. Yesterday we were looking at RRC. RRC was at -7%. We were talking about maybe holding on to that because it didn't look like it was forecasting anything negative due to the news. But looking further into it, it did look like it was going to be trading sideways for the next 6 weeks. So I have implemented a transaction to sell that at market open, along with, let's see, MPC, WFRD, because if you look, we had a negative 1.19 to 6%, so a 5% drop 2 days ago, and then yesterday's drop was 6 to 9, so that's another 3%. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. And looking at MPC, it had quite a decline yesterday. It was roughly 3% as well, almost 2.5. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. WFRD, that's -1 all the way down to -8 yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. That's a 7% drop in one day. Each one of these is getting close to correction territory, and we do not want to be in correction territory. And as we saw from the news, it was going to be trading, well, not really, it's not really trading sideways, but the long time forecast or long hold forecast, it was said to go up, but our application will actually see the change in the trend, and then it will repurchase it when that occurs. But this is tying up cash in positions that are going to take a while to recover. So we want to get that cash back out, close those positions, and put them into new positions or new transactions that are going to be moving quicker. We still have one transaction that was purchased in October, end of month. Doesn't look like it's had any change in the last 24 hours. And it's really not in bad shape. So let's restart this, 30 seconds. Still kind of red, but it wouldn't be called playing the market if everything was green. It'd be great, but yeah. Okay. So we are 15 minutes from the opening bell. So if you are using any kind of algorithmic stock trading application or algorithmic forex trading application or crypto trading application, let me know in the comments and let me know how your portfolio's doing. If you know anybody else that's using any algorithmic stock trading applications, then let them know of the MTT Autotrader, and I would gladly do a just a fun competition to see who's produces better results. As we wait for the market open, I am going to go get some more coffee and I will be right back. All right, I am back. And while we're waiting, let's see if we can.
Fed really is looked to as the oracle. Like, let's interpret the data. And I agree with
New news. Nope. Looks like it's the same as yesterday. Talking about Sigmund Bankman-Freud. Or Freud. Fraud's more like it. Sigmund Bankman-Fraud. Speaking of crypto frauds, have you heard about the SafeMoon? It apparently its developers have been arrested because they were stealing from their investors. Supposedly there was 5% or 10% that was charged uh, when investors sold the token, and then 5% of that went into a supposed locked liquidity pool, and it was not locked. It turns out that the creators were taking money out of it and buying things like McLarens, and basically they were funding their extravagant way of living. I wonder if those people are going to get their money back. or the investors are going to get their money back that were part of this that got taken. So yeah, supposedly to the moon. Tell you what, man, crypto, very, very risky. All these meme coins, Dogecoin. I'm not gonna lie, I was part of that Dogecoin thing for a little while there. I think it was back in 21. But as soon as Musk got on Saturday Night Live, man, I just watched the price of that drop like a rock. All right, 8 minutes. Yeah, 71. Okay. All right. So basically, what we do in our morning streams is we review our previous positions and then we wait for the market bell and then we stay on for about another half hour to see how the market's going to react. See where the sell-offs are occurring, see where people are purchasing, and pretty much determine what the overall trend of the market is going to be for the day. Five minutes. As you can see, we've got our full logo up on our live stream today and not just the MTT. Had to make some adjustments in Photoshop. So getting rid of some of our positions today. This is probably going to drop about $200. Let's see who our biggest 24-hour movers are. WFRD's gone up by 79 cents a share. Spotify, 50 cents a share. Fastenal, 22 cents a share. IBM, 17. One minute, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at my stream here, it looks like there's quite a delay. All right, market open. We opened at 30,298 equity. Cash value 4,871. Take a look at our open positions. RRC has dropped. Those should be going bye-bye here shortly. Okay, so we got a little bit of green. Just a little. All right, CAH has a stop loss of $103.17. RSG stop loss is 155.44. All right, looks like we sold off 4,871 to roughly 5,400, so a $700 position. A $9 or $5 profit. And take a look and see if we still have RRC. Yep. And we have inner correction territory on RRC. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be a very good day. Got some separation here. Separated a little bit. Looks like it might be converging. That's not too bad though. Our equity is only changed by $40. Yeah, about $40. I expect to see this every morning though. I mean, there's usually a dip and then it recovers midday. Excuse me. Looks like it's staying pretty steady here for the past. Oh, well, yeah, we're updating every 30 seconds. Update every minute. Let's see what we purchased this morning. Well, we didn't purchase anything. All right, let me check to see. Doesn't look like RRC. Yeah, we'll go ahead and create the sell for those. All right, so let's close this out. Let's close this out. Quantity 8. There we go. Let's close this out. MPC. Let's close this out. So this allows you to close out positions as you see fit. RFD for close that out. Looks like RRC has been closed. Staying at 6. CNQ. CNQ at 7. CNQ at 5. ACGL. At 3. DoorDash. 4. FRO 35. Okay, I think that should be it. Let's do this CNQ4 as well. All right, so if you go to your Alpaca dashboard now, you will see all those cells that were just created. And it shows you that it works. All right. So that brought our cash value back up to about 11,000. And those positions or transactions are no longer bringing our equity down. But there is a drop, obviously. Our projected value has now dropped to a 10% projection. Profit loss 324 down today because of those sold positions. And our annual ROI is projecting 63% now. However, we did get rid of those positions that were nearing correction territory and close the gap. So now you're aware that you can close out positions as you see fit. Just not, it doesn't have to technically be done by the auto trader. You can do it manually as well. So we sold off about, let's see, roughly 5,000 up to 9,500. So roughly 4,500. 4,500 worth of cash that was just freed up. Yep, there's going to be some recovery here in all the green positions, or where the 24-hour has had movement. Recovery, but are not enough to put them in profits. Taking a look at the transactions that we closed. There we go. So that one, 25, 20, 15, 17, 30, 29. There we go. 6, 12 positions. We'll get it back though. All right, well, we are closing in on the hour mark for this stream, this live stream. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. You can see that the Autotrader also allows you to manually close positions if you want to. Um, and unless you'd rather hold on to them, which you can do that as well. But the only reason I did it was because I freed up cash to go into new positions that are actually going to have some movement. So if you like what you saw, go ahead and click that like and subscribe. And we do streams, live streams every market day. Every day that the market is open, a half hour prior to market open, we do our reviews of the previous day's traffic and then or price movement, and then we also stay on for about another half hour to see how the market's going, to see what the trend of the market is going to be for the day. So until tomorrow, this is David Masterson with Master Trade Tools Incorporated. Happy trading.